bench as he's dropped at the 17. From the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
58 for Mike, 58 for Mike.
Let's set a tone, fellas, let's set a tone. Slam!
Hands up! Let's go! Motion up!
Hey, check motion man.
Put it on!
Get hands on motion.
180! Hands up!
Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that?
180!
You got it?
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hands up! Sit up! 180! Hands up! Hey, report! Report!
Slap!
Now it's Jackson. Steps away. He finds Latavius Murray. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hands up! 180! Hands up!
Watch twist! Check 15, check 15.
Go ahead. 180!
They'll try the right side with Murray. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check
UAX.
Big ass. Joker.
180! Hands up!
They go back to Murray on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Out. Check. Hey. 53's the mark.
180!
53.
Hands up!
A handoff. It's Murray. He'll push his way through. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On 1st down, Murray. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Hands up! Sit hot! 180! 13.
Kill. Check. Lucky.
Hands up!
Motion out of backfield.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. It's Brown. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal. A chance for an early statement here on the road.
Check 3.
180! Hands up! Go!
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Once more, Murray. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they start right around the line. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's a 3rd and goal. Jackson being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, we're going Mike 40, Mike 40.
I got one.
Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen.
I got you.
And his throw is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's see what you got. Check.
Throwing now is Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
In your face. Switch. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation. And what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
Get that ball. Shift. Watch the twist.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. On the move to his left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Good trap. Kill.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing is Allen on third. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Brandon, their last miss on third down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a fourth down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and
6-0 our score after one. 2nd and 5.
53 for Mike. Pick me up. Here we go. No. Hey.
Here's Murray running right, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Mike's 49.
No.
Mike's 49. Defense wins championships, baby.
Murray. And he's got Rome. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big run that time by Murray. And the elder statesman with a big run. He's hit that dreaded 3-0. He still can churn it.
I love the way you treat him with respect.
Respect.
Elder statesman. You didn't just call him an old guy or
Call
anything
you
like
an
that.
elder statesman.
I love the way he can still play. Talk about running it with savvy now.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
Check 31. He's coming. We got double up. 36.
You change it.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Set the tone.
They'll try to run with Murray.
Turn up.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, he'll trot out there for the next one.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Shift. 49, check 49.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more this time, the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Singletary, a 1st down and more. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The Sanders has got it complete. They find some open field here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here we go, D. It's just
They run here with Singletary. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. They come up in a 2 tight end look here.
big stop. Let's go. Ford is Mike.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the track for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills draw a bit closer. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, Most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Next point by pass, up and go. And that'll come to lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around at 37. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. He's at the 40. The 20.
Another day, another dollar,
10.
baby.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Latavius Murray, 63 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
I'm coming for you, man. Kill. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Go ahead.
Now a give, right side. It's Murray, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Hey, middle. He's checking crack. Checking hot read. Kill. Watch twist.
Here's Jackson to throw. Out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
DC.
Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.